Guys, today I have something really special. Even though Bitcoin is currently shitting itself and going absolutely crazy, I just turned 18 today. If you look at right here, it's currently the 25th of September. And that means that it's my birthday. I finally turned 18, so I'm officially, legally being able to trade Bitcoin, which is really funny. I've been trading Bitcoin for 3 years right now, but finally this is the first day that I'm going to be legally trading Bitcoin, and I don't have to use any of my parents' IDs and all those kind of things. In my opinion, that's kind of funny, and I'm just really excited. But yeah, I still decided to make a video even though it's my birthday, because Bitcoin is going to do something really weird. And you've probably already seen it. You woke up and you thought like, what is happening with Bitcoin? Well, we have it right here. This is the Bitcoin chart on a 1 week time frame. And of course, yesterday Bitcoin was not doing anything. Basically the entire weekend we were trading in the same like 0.2% range. It was absolutely brutal. It was like the maximum we got was 0.5%, but most of the time it was between a 0.2 to 0.3% range. It's absolutely crazy. However, then we woke up today and Bitcoin just started crashing. When it turned Monday, the second it turned Monday in Europe at least, we can see right here, Bitcoin just started crashing and doing some crazy shit. And it just keeps on crashing right now. This is on the 1 hour time frame, and we can see that Bitcoin is still crashing. So in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly the targets of this Bitcoin crash, and it might actually surprise you. So that's why you want to watch this video, because everyone is saying different things, but I've gathered all the information you need. So I'm going to show you guys it exactly. I've been researching this for the past few hours, and it's actually quite obvious what is going to happen. But first, right here, this is what I wanted to show you. This is the Bitcoin chart on the 1 week, and here we have the Bollinger Band width. And this indicates the amount of volatility Bitcoin has. And we can see right now that it is currently at the volatility is currently at the exact bottom. It's historically low. We have never seen such low volume for such a long time and such low volatility. If we just zoom in on the 1 week time frame, just look how crazy this is. We haven't gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th weekly candle we are getting within, if we don't count for the wicks, within a 3% range. If you look at any other time frame for Bitcoin, any other weeks, we can see that Bitcoin has always tend to move at least like 5 to 10% in a week without counting for candles. For candles, which is absolutely insane. Of course I mean wicks, not candles, wicks. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. So the volatility is extremely low. So what does this mean? Well, there are only a few reasons what this means and why this is happening and what this means for the price of Bitcoin. So yeah, currently Bitcoin, of course, right here on the 1 day time frame is looking really bearish. You've probably already noticed it yourself, but right here we are just keep on creating lower lows. This is a lower low, lower low, lower low, lower low, and another lower low we are currently creating. Of course, yesterday in my video I told you guys that we needed to hold this yellow line right here, and it seems like that we are already losing this yellow line, and that means that we are currently creating another lower low. And what are the targets? Well, a lot of people have different targets. Some may argue that the first target is all the way at $21,500. However, I've done some good research, and there is a really big chance that Bitcoin drops all the way to $20,000, because we still have a CME gap right there laying, and we all know that CME gaps tend to get filled up, especially because this is a massive one. So there is a really big chance that Bitcoin is right now going to drop to $20,000 in the next couple of months before the halving. It's not going to happen in a single day, probably not in a single week, but once Bitcoin loses, let me quickly show you guys this, loses this green box right here, we previously touched at 25k, then $20,000 is going to come quicker than you think, so you need to stay up to date for that. So what are we going to do right now? Of course, we want to trade this because we want to make money on the upsides, but also on the downsides. And because Bitcoin is not looking good right now, we of course want to trade this. So if you want to trade this, I'm going to show you guys exactly 2 trade setups for you. But first, before I do that, If you right now go to the first link in the description, I know I keep saying this, but you can literally get for a free $30,000 by simply signing up using the first link in the description right here. Plus you also get 25% off your fees for lifetime. So when you start trading using my link, it is an affiliate link and I do get a small commission from it. However, they also gave you guys some good bonuses, of course, if you use the link. So yeah, I would recommend using it. If you don't use it, you don't get the massive rewards, plus you don't get 25% of fees. So of course, it's your choice. Now, what are we going to do for trading? Well, what we could now potentially do is go for a short setup. Because first, we want to see if this red line right here is going to hold. It is still big support. Of course, I showed you guys this already. This green area of support is still a big support. However, because we've now been touching it for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the 6th time we're going to touch it. There is a big chance that this time we're not going to hold it. But first, what we can do is we can simply short from of this level where we're trading at right now, 26k all the way to 25k. That's going to be a pretty decent shorting position in my opinion. So what you can simply do is you can put your take profit here at around $25,100, and you can just simply put your stop loss around the wicks right here, which is going to be at around $26,400. You have a risk to reward ratio of 3. Which is of course really good. That's really decent for trading, which means you can have 3 trades wrong but still be in a profit. So this is a really good first trade you might want to take. Then of course, if we drop to the green box in the next few days, what you can then do is simply wait to see if we hold. Once you see that the 4-hour candle has closed under this, you want to wait till we get a retest of this green area right here. Always wait for the retest. Once you've waited for the retest, we can short this shit to oblivion. And by oblivion I mean $20,000. So once we got that retest, I will immediately update you guys over on my Telegram, or over my Twitter, over my YouTube. You will just see it if you follow me on YouTube. Or be subscribed, of course. So once we lose the box, lose this green area, green-red area, then what you want to do is you want to short it again. So we already shorted once from of this level, which is probably going to be a pretty decent shorting position. And then you can short it from $25,000 all the way to $20,000. And if you just use a stop loss just above this red line again, or that green box I just showed you, you have a risk to reward ratio of about 8.7. That is one of the craziest risk to reward ratios you will ever get in a trade. Of course, it's going to be a long-term trade. It's not going to play out in the next few days. Might take a couple of weeks or months. However, once it does play out, you're going to make absolutely bank, because we can see right here, this is a 20% drop. Absolutely crazy. Then if we look at the VPVR, we can also see that the volume within these two ranges is a lot lower than we have in this range and in this range. So it will make a lot of sense for us to drop pretty quickly. So there is also a really big chance that this trade is not going to take months, and it might only take a few weeks. So I'm really excited for these two trades. I'm definitely going to take them over on Bybit, like I said, you guys. First link in the description right now if you want to trade this with me. Exact same limit orders, exact same stop loss, take profit. You can all take it from my charts if you want. No financial advice. This is what I think is going to happen. But a trade from off this level all the way to $25,000 is definitely going to be a good one. And then from 25k all the way to 20k is going to be one of the juiciest trades you will ever see. And from off that level we can calculate what we're going to do after that. So yeah, that are my two trades right now. Even though I am currently, even though it's currently my birthday and I turned 18, I still want to make this video to show you guys those two trades, because I want everyone to make money on this channel, and our last few trades have been doing really good. So make sure to sign up using the first link in the description. Really good offer. And yeah guys, I hope you can follow these trades if you want. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope I gave some useful trading information, some useful crypto information, some useful technical analysis. So if so, then I would really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And guys, that being said, I will see you guys in my next crypto video once something absolutely crazy is going to happen for Bitcoin.